monitors down here, so I don't have the whole thing. Yeah, welcome back, everybody. This is the last call. Talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about now. Mostly Georgia State stuff. Sometimes
Tim being drunk. Stuff. Tim showing up drunk.
That's what we were talking. We're talking about how drunk Tim was when he showed up.
Just shit faced.
It was good times. That's all that matters.
I moved the windows just so that I can keep it straight about where you guys are. So yeah. Did you guys watch the pressers for Coach Elliott?
I never have.
All right, cool, Tim. So you watched it. What the hell did he say?
He seemed lost as far as why
He seemed lost during the game as well.
Yeah. He definitely was lost during the game as well. I think I was very angry at the fake punt and the second fake punt or whatever we did.
Yeah.
He just had no words. He just said, you can't contain Sam Howell. I was like, man, pretty sure you can.
Yes. I think I saw a quote on that, talking about how you couldn't, yeah. It seemed very complimentary of the team that kicked our ass. Yeah.
We gave him way too many yards of offense. Anytime you let a team have 600 yards, it's not good.
Is that what it was? It was 600? Fuck. Yeah. That was a disappointing loss. Like I said on the show, like we were supposed to lose that game, but man, not like that. We weren't supposed to. We weren't supposed to lose to. We were supposed to beat Army. We weren't supposed to lose to get our asses kicked twice. Fucking sucks. I mean, I'm so nervous of another Georgia State year.
You starting to that's creeping in your head right now?
Oh my God, it's fucking like banging in the fucking temples of my head right now.
It's just it's a shame that we never can seem to put it together at the beginning of the season. The good news is we have examples of, shit in the bed for the first 2 or 3 games and then for whatever reason doing all right. But it's like, why can't we just put it together for 12 games?
I know we have a horrible stretch. App State after Auburn. We have that Murderers Row in November. Like we can win all 3 of those games in November. I'm like, but how the hell do we fucking lose like the first 5 games of the season?
Yeah.
The good news is we won't be playing as good defensive teams once we get to Sun Belt play.
Well, but good, but our offense hasn't really shown us that they can put much together right now. So
I'm getting a little concerned about Quad Brown's play. It's
also, I didn't mention this on the episode, but like, when they pulled Quad out, they didn't put McKelly in, they put Granger in, they put the Vandy kid in there. So and he did pretty good. He was all right. He wasn't horrible. But He wasn't any worse than Quad had done.
He had the most rushing yards on Saturday.
Did he really? He had the highest rushing.
Yeah, he had 56 yards. I was like
56.
Yikes.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I did warn us that we may be seeing a sophomore slump, and I was assured that would not happen. There will be no sophomore slump from Quad because
I was one of those people assuring you. I said that we were going to see a Dan Ellington second year.
I know
breakout year. I know. We'll see.
I know.
We'll see.
Feels a little like maybe a sophomore slump.
Maybe we have Ryan. It's your fault. You willed it into being.
Do we? That's not a real thing. No. Do we have a quarterback controversy? Jesus.
Hopefully not yet. I mean, I think if Quad continues to play the way he has been playing after this game, then yes.
Quad starts Saturday.
He does.
He starts Saturday. I think there's no question about it. If we lose to Charlotte, then maybe
doors open.
Then maybe Granger. Probably not McKelly, but
again, depends on how we lose. If he's overthrowing balls and less than 50% accuracy again, then yeah, I mean, I think you should look real long and hard at that.
So Ryan, I got a question for you, Ryan. If Coach Elliott was still, if Georgia State was still doing those Woods Chapel,
I would not bring this up to him.
that was my question. What would you ask him about the games?
I would ask him to tell me wild stories about Myrtle Beach and
the guns being pulled on him.
see if he'd buy me beers. I would not bring this up. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'd be hopeful that he would just start talking about it, because that did happen a number of times where he'd just like start talking about shit that was interesting on the team to him, and maybe that would be.
Because you have a drink or two, during the whole thing as well. I should say during, afterward. I don't think he ever drank during.
No, I don't think
interviews.
so. Yeah, but he'd have a couple beers with us after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the days, man. That was cool.
The world being stupid days.
Drinking beers with Coach Elliott and The Voice.
That's what. And Dave doesn't even drink, but he'll sit there and talk to you the entire fucking time.
Oh yeah, man. He didn't even need to. That was the thing. He's like such a nice dude.
He just enjoys it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right along with us,
So there's no controversy. That's what we're saying.
No, I don't think there's a quarterback controversy. There, as of right now. Well, I mean, I think to have a quarterback controversy, you have to have a quarterback that is like a backup quarterback that's excelled at something to the extent that you're like, wow, we need this person in more than the first guy.
Granger came in and kind of balled out a little bit.
He
did all right.
Wait, we got one more touchdown out of him. Was that even him? Was that still? I think that was still Quad, wasn't it?
It was Quad.
Yeah, so he balled out and got 0 points out of it.
And actually, he was 2 of 4 for 22 yards.
Yeah, 50-50. You did put 500 as your mark, as your basis of being a good quarterback.
Yeah, Quad. That's right. Quad was 12-26.
He was just under. He's just under
with 68 yards and an interception. God, man, what a terrible game. Whew.
I mean, we were really, really in it at the end of that first half, and it just God damn it!
And then we do a fake punt on 4th and whatever.
There has never been a more important time to be successful in football than right now, and we're 0-2.
Not that we're 0-2. We're 0-2 playing like hot garbage.
Well, yeah, we're 0-2. I think we've allowed teams to score over 100 points combined against us. Yeah, and we've combined for what? 27 points.
Yeah, 27 solid points though. I mean,
solid.
No, not really.
Noel's our like most consistent scorer on the team right now.
Damn sure he did. He probably has more points than what we have 2 TDs in total.
You just laughing at me for talking while I'm muted?
And I noticed that, but I just
I saw you start laughing.
I was chuckling on the interior.
Yeah, it wasn't.
What kind of sage advice were you giving us on mute?
Oh, I was shit talking you, saying that the kicker is always the most consistent scorer on every team. So
no, I think I was saying it was the highest scorer on the team right now.
The highest right now, right?
They're always the highest though. They're always the highest scorers.
The 2 games in, the kicker should not be the highest scoring player on the team.
I'm just saying what the stats normally are. Kickers are the highest scoring players on the team.
Over an extended period of time. But you only get 1 point per 6 points the other guy gets.
Okay. I'm just telling you facts, man.
Oh, I hate that crap. I'm just saying facts or common sense says this. I'm like, fuck that
I don't like it when people say common sense. I'm not using common sense. I'm just stating facts. Literally,
we all can agree you're not using common sense.
Well, the common sense thing, I hate that because it implies that anyone who disagrees with you is an idiot. Like that's really what you're saying.
Stating facts. I got a bunch of buddies that talk about stuff like well, the facts say this, and I'm like, the facts that you read and there's facts that written by everybody. Like, there's anybody can write a fact.
Kickers are consistent scorers, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Over large periods of time.
I don't care.
So there you go. And there we go.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. Like, it doesn't change what I said at all. You're just saying something else that may be true, but like it doesn't matter.
You're also stupid.
All right.
The facts say that Ryan is stupid.
Yeah. I'm a big old dum-dum.
Research says
Jesus.
I funded a private research to find out the result was Ryan's dumb.
Yeah. You went to a think tank and you were like, I'll fund you as long as you run this.
As long as the result is Ryan is dumb. Yes.
I need Ryan Graham is a dum-dum to be something that you guys come up with. That's good. It's all right. We surveyed 99 people that think Ryan Graham is a dum-dum, and we determined that he is.
Do you know what the mystery flavor is for dum-dums?
Pina colada?
No, it's whenever they actually just switch the little tubes of taffy or sugar, whatever the flavors. They don't want. There's that little chunk of it where they don't want to like lose money by like taking it out,
but they're not 100% sure what it's going to taste like.
Yeah, so it's like when cherry bleeds into blueberry or whatever, or when strawberry bleeds into lemon. So mystery is always just the mix of whatever two flavors they were doing that day.
All right, is that like is Airheads the same way? The Airheads mystery?
I don't know, but Airheads are fucking crackheads. I love that shit.
Yeah,
it's the most.
It's just sugar. So
it's pure sugar. And I tell my kids that all the time when why does this taste so good? It's like this fucking sugar. But Airheads, oh my god, Airheads are fantastic. I love fucking Airheads.
Watermelon.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Okay. You got excited about them too, huh?
I know. Well, I said something that was like stupid, but yeah.
Cool. What else we got?
Dude, it's Sunday. I got fucking
Charlotte,
shit. I have no idea what to talk about right now.
Falcons fucking blow.
Fucking blow.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a rough game. Shit. Again, I mean, it was pretty much a similar thing to Georgia State. They looked okay. Like, they weren't scoring points, but they looked pretty good in the first half. And then the wheels fall off.
But they had the same disease Georgia State has.
And Ryan looked not good.
No.
Not you, Ryan Graham. The Matt Ryan.
Okay. I was like, well, I'm a little appalled that you're judging me like that. And I'm sad. I'm sad about it.
Surname Ryan did not.
I just
look
got a haircut.
Phenomenal
And I feel like I look all right.
I will say, Tim, did you go to the game? Were you there? Okay. So I knew Ryan was. You watched the game on TV, obviously.
Yeah.
So I will say this: it sounded like way more Eagles fans were there than were. They were loud. It was definitely the definition of a vocal minority. There was not that many there, but they made their presence known during games. I kept on looking around like, where are these people coming from?
They were pretty loud on TV.
There was like 3 in my section, and I looked around, and it was like mostly red or empty seats. But yeah, it was
because everyone's eating and drinking below, right?
Well, I mean, I was looking around the entire stadium. There were a lot of Eagles fans in the club bar and stuff, but
sure.
I just like cap their knees and stuff, and we put them.
How was the fan section? I saw them on TV in that corner.
I mean, they were a bit rowdy. They were.
What does the fan section mean? Isn't everybody there a fan?
This would piss you off, Ryan, if you actually cared about sports.
Okay.
So the stadium was built with these PSLs. Like you got to buy a PSL to have a seat in the stadium, right? So they decided that supporter sections are such a great idea for United that they kicked all the PSL owners out of like 2 or 3 sections. And said, this is now the supporter section of the Falcons. And basically you pay a price, and for a season you have general admission to these 2 or 3 sections, and everybody that had paid for those PSLs that paid to build the entire stadium were relocated and had to pay an upcharge if they wanted to move to other sections that were more expensive and stuff like that.
This is why I don't go to any of those fucking games, man.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for me, there's no upcharge. You can't charge me anymore to move to a different section. So
that's insanity. That's crazy. I don't know why anybody would have. I would have been like, refund me now.
I'm sure there's I mean, we signed 30 pages of crap for these PSLs. I'm sure there's completely within their rights to do everything, but it's a bunch of BS.
Yeah. Yeah, well within your rights doesn't necessarily always mean morally correct.
Yeah.
But you know what? People keep doing it, so it makes sense. I would have quit on them. That's all. I didn't even buy them, and I quit on them.
Yeah. If I wasn't if I was not so financially invested into this whole thing as well, I probably would have bowed out myself.
I even I pirate a feed to watch the game, so I don't even pay for that. So
it's just criminal, man. You're a criminal.
Well, it happens. I know. It's fine.
You're a criminal.
Yep, it is.
So for realsies, you're not getting down there to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
It's not at all. What are you talking about, dude?
5 o'clock for the game?
6 o'clock?
I said noon, but we should also figure out when they open it.
They'll open whenever we show up. They'll be there all day long. They got to set the tents and crap.
Yeah, no, I was thinking noontime.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty early. We'll be there for a long time. I'll have a nice casual morning,
I may have to work while I'm there.
Yeah, you should quit your job.
Yeah, that sounds financially responsible.
Well, I mean, you got a good breadwinner, so.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. If she does good. She does good.
She does good in the world. That's true. She does do some good in the world.
Not good enough yet. We need to go more.
Yeah.
On there. So yeah. Anyhow, that's a boring topic enough to drop off last call, I think.
Woo.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening to last call. If you want this awesomeness earlier in your feed, drop $3 a month into us by joining patreon.com/StandingAtlanta. Right in there.
Woo.
I love the kicks. So yeah, thanks everybody for listening. Appreciate it. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.